Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to migrate to Sweden. Alright. First of all, let me say, if you are new guys, please consider subscribing, alright, so that we can build the platform together. Alright. Thank you. My name is Milton Fonkwa. For the newcomers, for the old viewers or subscribers, I am the anointed village boy. You already know me already. Oh, you know me already. Thank you so much for watching today. And like I said before, I'm going to be talking about how to migrate to Sweden. First of all, let me state this here, alright? The best method to use to go abroad in any country is education. Though some countries will not require you to go via education, but Sweden, I think the best method is through education. If you must go to Sweden, you should go through education, alright? Now, first of all, you have to understand that before 2011, universities in Sweden were free, alright, but as of 2011, it's no more free. You have to pay a tuition, and tuition in Sweden is no joke somehow, alright. Sometimes you will find tuition fee that would be up to like 270,000 Swedish krona, alright. If you want to check that amount, it should be around close to like 8 to 10 million francs CFA. Alright, but some schools are pretty cheap, and something you need to understand again is that when you apply for a university in Sweden, you are going to be asked to pay tuition deposit. Alright, tuition deposit when you get the admission. First, when you apply for a university, your documents will be checked, alright? For those in Cameroon, you understand what I mean, because sometimes the central platform, which is the universityadmission.se, they will always ask you, go to your university and tell them to send your transcript, because if you send yourself, we will reject it. There are so many rules and regulations you must follow from the central platform, which is called universityadmissions.se. Now, when you forward your application, you pay the application fee to a Swedish university, alright? You select your programs, you pay. Then at the end of the application period, they are going to assess your documents. If admitted, you would accept your position, alright, thereby paying your tuition fee, the first deposit, alright. That is how schools in Sweden function. Now, you also have to understand that during the same application period, you have the advantage, or you have an opportunity to apply for a scholarship. Sometimes schools in Sweden will give you like 25 to 70% scholarship, okay? Then when you apply, sometimes we may not, us as internationals, especially from Africa, we sometimes don't get the scholarship. But it doesn't really matter, you can apply, alright? You never can tell. Again, when you have the admissions letter now, you have to pay your tuition fee, as I said before. Then what do you need again? You need to apply for a visa. But before I go to the visa part, let me first of all explain to you that Sweden is one of those Scandinavian, or let me say the Nordic countries, like Denmark, Norway, Finland, alright? So Sweden is a very big country in the European Union as well. Now, some of these schools you are going to apply for that may give you this scholarship or an opportunity to apply for the scholarship include the University of Uppsala, the University of Umeå, the University of Lund, alright, Lund University, the University of Kristiania, alright, the University of Linus University, and there is another institute. I think it should be Christian Institute of Technology, something like that. I'm still going to verify, alright. For the admissions link, or the link to apply for programs in Swedish university, I am going to put it down in the video description, alright, so you can verify from there. Now, when you have applied and you get the admissions letter, you need to apply for the visa, because international students going to Sweden or who intend to move to Sweden, you have to apply for a student visa, alright, or probably a residence permit, alright, to study in Sweden. Sweden is one of those countries you can as well move with your spouse, alright, if you have the funds. I hope you understand me. So now, when you get the admissions letter, you have to arrange a set of documents, and among these documents to apply for the student visa, you need your visa application form. Sometimes you get it from the Swedish Embassy website. You need your international passport. It should be at least 1 year maximum to expiring date. You also need a health insurance or the travel insurance. It should be at least 6 months plus, alright. It depends. Sometimes the university will tell you the type of insurance to use. Sometimes they will not tell you, and the embassy may tell you. Sometimes they will not tell you, but just go to an insurance company which is legit. you buy an insurance for at least 6 months or 1 year, okay? Then you also need your academic certificates, all right, to apply. Remember, you use documents to apply for the university. So now you are also taking the same documents to the embassy, because the university will of course tell the embassy the documents you use. So you need to take them to the embassy and present. Now, there is something I want to talk about here, the English proficiency, the IELTS or the TOEFL score. The IELTS or the TOEFL score is very important when applying for Swedish universities. If you don't have it and you come from a country where English is the first language, you are not having any problem. You are okay to go. But in case you come from some of the countries in Africa like Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, where part of the language is English, okay, you can, or let me say where English is spoken, you can as well take a document from your university or your past institutions to show that you can speak English and you have been studying in English. They will verify with the body. Like for Cameroonians, you can take a document from the GCA board to show that you had English during your ordinary levels, or you have passed your O levels and advanced level certificates. Then this university admissions body in Sweden are going to tell you to go to the GCA board and verify the results. All right, so when you go there, they know what they will do. They will give you instructions to follow. I hope you understand that. Now, when you have gathered all these documents and your payment receipt, okay, you can now apply for a visa. But before you apply for the visa, and even before you get to the level of the admissions letter, when you are doing your admissions or selecting the courses, you have to bear in mind that most of the courses on the platform will have 7.5 credit value, 15 credit value, 30 credit value, 60 credit value, 120 and 180 credit value. Okay, as the credit value is increasing, that is how the tuition fee is rising. But the best ones you can apply for are those with 30 credits, 180 credits, and 120 credits, all right, and 60 credits if you find, because not all the programs have the same credits. I hope you understand. Because some programs will have 30 credits, those are just for semesters, all right. Some will have like 180 credit, that is for 2 years and above, all right. I hope you understand me. So when you are applying for a program that needs you to apply for a student visa, make sure you select a program that is 30 credits and above, all right, on the Swedish application website, which is universityadmissions.se, okay. Then now, when at the level of the embassy now, I get people coming to me asking me, Milton, is the visa to this country easy? Is the visa to this country easy? No visa is easy to get, all right? Know that when you are applying for the visa to any country, now we are talking about Sweden. If you are applying for a visa, a student visa or a residence permit to Sweden, make sure that you have all the documents asked by the embassy, all right? First, I have mentioned some of them already. You should also put into consideration your proof of funds, all right? Your proof of funds, or your bank document or your bank statement or whatsoever. But in this case, if you are doing a bank statement, make sure the money inside is much, all right? Now, the authorities in Sweden needs to see at least 700 euros in your account, all right? There is a law that you have to spend, all right, you have to spend for accommodation, you have to feed yourself, you have to pay your bills, all right. And the Swedish government have said international students should at least demonstrate 700 euros a month to satisfy all of these things. That is, you should show that you have 700 euros a month. You can have 700 euros a month to pay your rent, to feed yourself, to pay your transportation, and of course to do some petty things, a part of your tuition fee, all right. And the Swedish government wants to see 700 euros. Now they want to see 700 euros in your account, all right, at least for at least 6 months plus. But it's always advisable to do it for at least 1 year, okay. If you multiply 700 euros, now this is now for the proof of funds, okay. If you multiply 700 euros times 12, you are going to get something around 8,400 euros, all right. 8,400 euros now is money you will be using for 1 year. Remember, that's not your tuition fee. And before you draft this bank statement or this proof of funds, you must have paid your first tuition deposit to the university, okay. That is how it is. Now this is the money the embassy wants to see, but the money is pretty small. So if you have more money, put inside. Remember, your tuition fee is not there, okay. They are only considering that you would be spending this money a month times 12 months, which is 1 year. All right, so you should have at least 700 euros a month. And now for Sweden, somebody equally said, can I work? Can I work? I have a video on my YouTube channel talking about jobs in Sweden. Please watch the video. All right, now to clarify you people again, if you are new and haven't seen the video yet, know that you can work in Sweden on limited hours. All right, you can work. They don't have limitations for international students in as much as you have your residence permit or a legal document to show that you are a student. Okay, just know that you are. Most of the programs you would have in Swedish universities to study are not direct programs like history, economics, philosophy. You may have masters in business administration. You may have engineering technology. You may have computer science and technology. All right. You may have business architecture. You may have something like public health nursing or nursing practice. You may have research in nursing and things like that. All right. They are always interlinked. That is, you don't have direct programs like medicine, nursing, philosophy, history, chemical engineering. You may have things like that, but they are not straightforward. They are always linked together. I hope you understand me. That is to say, for example, at the University of Umeå, there is a program called Applied Geosciences. And I think at the University of Gothenburg, there is also another program called Masters in Business Administration and something. You understand, that is how most of the programs in Swedish universities are interlinked, all right? They are not separated. Like, let me say, they are not single subjects like that, all right? So when considering or when looking at schools in Sweden, know that you are not going to get a direct. There is a girl who came asking me about mechanical engineering, a Nigerian subscriber, a subscriber from Nigeria. Yes, there is a school, there is another school I saw. I think that should be the University of Troden. They have mechanical engineering, all right, and is somehow heavy for tuition fee. Is 180 credit value for bachelors, all right, and besides the admission is late now. You can't apply because it's already closed. So that is what you need to understand. For other countries like Finland, Germany, you have limitations to work, but in Sweden, as an international student, there is no limitation. You can work in as much as it doesn't interfere with your studies activities. I hope you get it. Now, I already talked about the credit value stuff. Your eyes is very important. And now, what are the requirements to apply for a program in Sweden? First, you need to know that if you are applying for a bachelor's degree in Sweden, you should at least have a high school certificate, all right? Cameroonians, you need what is called the ordinary levels and the advanced level. I hope most African countries, they have this exam. I really don't know if most, but I know most of the countries in West Africa, they have what is called the WAEC certificate. Nigerians have it, Ghanaians have it, Ethiopians have it as well. So, and some other countries that, which I may not know, they have it as I know. But all in all, you must have graduated from a high school before you can apply for a bachelor's degree in Sweden, all right? Now, also put into consideration your height in case your first language is not English. You haven't been studying in English. Your height is the International English Language Testing System, okay? So that is how it is. Now, if you're applying for a master's degree program, you should also provide your bachelor's degree certificate and your transcript, because the transcript is very important. It's what they are going to use. The admissions team, they will use to assess your qualifications for the masters, okay? Because the bachelor's is going to show the courses you did, all right? Transcript is very important. That is why when you are applying for Swedish universities, this admissions team is going to ask you, especially if you are a Cameroonian, they might ask you that go to your university and ask them to send your transcript. They should send your transcript themselves using an official email address, not you. And they will even specify that if you send yourself through another email which is not coming from the people with an official email, they will reject it, all right? So that is how they do it with Swedish application, and they are very strict. It requires an application fee of 900 SEK. It is equivalent to around 90 euros, okay? So that is what you need to know. You apply for the visa, God willing, you move to Sweden, all right? Stop asking me if a visa is cheap. There is nothing which is easy and cheap in this life, all right? If you must get something, you need to put in work, you need to pray, you need to work hard, all right? Be consistent, be hardworking, you will get it, Alright, that is what I can tell you. There is nothing which is cheap, and there is no visa that is cheap to get. Alright, you must work hard. If you don't supply all documents and you think you will get it when you don't have the documents to show to the embassy, you are lying yourself. Alright, you are deceiving yourself. So just know that is the information. I hope this video was helpful. And you also need to know, before I finish, know that there are a lot of courses in Sweden you can study. Not all courses opens at once. Sweden has 2 application intake, the spring and the winter. Now, the application that is going to close by September 1st, today should be around the 28th or 29th. The application for spring 2022 is ending by the 1st of September. The one that is going to open by autumn 2022, that is the date you are going to start your lectures. Spring 2022, lectures will start in January 2022. Then for autumn 2022, lectures will start around August, alright? The application for next year's August lectures will start by October 18, alright? Around that area, that time. I am going to verify and update you guys as well. So I wish you well. If you are looking for a program to study in Sweden, I wish you the best of luck and remain blessed. And until we meet again, peace.